Hi, I'm Jim DeVille and welcome to the Uke Spotlight. You know, a great way to connect your ears to your fingers is by practicing with your eyes closed or using a blindfold. Start simple, just by finding a C chord. If you play this, you know you're one fret too high. So just strum a C chord and listen to what it sounds like and what it feels like in your left hand. Go to a G7, back to a C, maybe try an F, a G7, you know, the eyes are always competing with the ears for attention. So this is a good way to really listen to what you're doing and connect those fingers to your ears. Another thing you can do if you want to do some finger picking and learn some melody stuff is practice the scale, the C major scale for example, down in this low position by ear with your eyes closed or your blindfold on. And after a while, the fingers just know where those notes are. And it's funny, in Western music, you're only usually a half step away from being right. And the point of this exercise isn't to play things up to speed immediately, it's to train your ears. And I use the solfege syllables a lot, the do, re, mi, to try and accomplish that. Do, re, mi, do, re, mi, fa, do, re, mi, fa, sol, do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti. And a lot of people will say, well, I don't really like to practice scales. Well, that's where the songs live. I've been playing a lot of fiddle tunes lately, Irish fiddle tunes. And if you've got the scales and the solfege syllables in your ears, it's pretty easy to play a lot of fiddle tunes which just mix little parts of the scale up. Take the old fiddle tune Miss McLeod's Reel. It's also known as Uncle Joe. Listen to the first few notes of this tune. It starts on Mi, the third note of the scale, the C major scale. And it just walks down, just like Mary Had a Little Lamb. It sounds like this. And then listen to that, it was just half of the scale. And if you put a little rhythm to it, and just work on these little bits of the song and get them in your fingers, under your fingers and in your ears, with rhythm. And there's a little part of the scale walking down. Fa, mi, re, do. Okay, now we have to go up the neck to find the last sol, la, ti, do part of the song. And it's amazing, once you find that with your fingers will sort of immediately go up to those notes. If you think them up here, they'll come out here. The end of the first half of the tune, or the A part, is sol, la, ti, do. And the sol and la are on the open strings. Sol, la, ti, do. But I want to play these two other notes further up the neck so I can get kind of a triplet effect in the B part of the song, which is all up here. So I want to find that note on the second string. It's there, and then the do is up on the top string here. So it sounds like this. The open strings give me a chance to get up there. Do, da, da, da. So I'm connecting my fingers and my ears. So let's try and play the tune and then find this area up here. And I choose the finger I'm going to start with, which is this one. So started. And the second half of the tune starts up here also. So it worked. My fingers, I heard the notes up here and my fingers were able to find them on the fingerboard. It's really good exercise for your ears. You know, a lot of these fiddle tunes simply go up and down in the scale or use little parts of the scale. Gary Owen comes to mind, which is simply a descending major scale pattern. So take a little time during your practice session to simply close your eyes and play. I think it'll give your ears and hands a chance to get to know each other better. It'll definitely improve your hearing and you hearing what you're playing. And this blindfold is also a guaranteed cure for stage fright because you can't see the audience.